how's it going?
So
Marissa.
what's this outfit?
This is Diva from Overwatch.
Oh, okay. My son plays Overwatch.
Oh, really?
I'll have to ask him who she is.
Oh, he'll definitely. I don't know who his character is.
I'll have to get a picture so I can show him.
Yes, just tell him I couldn't build my mecha, so it's a massive machine that she uses. That's the power, and this is when she's not so powerful. But
this is her less evolved form.
This is her
That's Pokemon.
This is when she gets basically beaten up and thrown out of the mecha, and she just has one gun to use, and it's not
you
very
look
powerful.
good for beat up.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I told my intern when we were actually doing this. He's like, I'm making it so perfect. I'm like, no, make it look damaged, please.
Kick it around a bit.
Exactly. Hey everyone, we are here at San Diego Comic-Con with the amazing Clint, who worked as the visualization supervisor on Indiana Jones for the Dial of Destiny. Incredible job done. I've already seen it a few times.
Good. Me too. I love it.
I'm obsessed. As I was telling everyone else, I'm a huge indie fan. I was watching it when we had VHS tapes, which your kid probably doesn't know what that is,
He doesn't.
right? But anyways, if you could redo any Indiana Jones scene going back in the past, what would you change? And what scene would it be?
Redo. The heart. Pulling the heart out of the chest scared me as a kid.
Oh my gosh. And drinking
Sorry,
the blood.
Steven. I loved the movie, but man, I remember being a kid watching that, and then I thought, okay, should I cover my eyes? What should I do?
It's like my mom when there was ever a kissing scene. She's like, close your eyes, and I would have one finger, like this, peeking through. Like, okay, mom, eyes are closed. But that scene was definitely...
It was definitely effective, though. It made me feel like it was pretty doomed.
I love that they actually brought back kind of the bug centipede scene.
Oh, yes.
Because that reminded me of that scene, which always creeped me out, because insects, I just can't. I can't with insects.
That's your snake, huh?
I just don't even want to know how many spiders I've eaten, because I always say we've had how many spiders in our lifetime.
Right, through the night, yep.
I guess it's protein, but I don't know about blood and hearts as protein.
No.
In that sense. So the use of AI and things like de-aging has come a long way. What's the next big thing, do you think, for VFX?
In terms of big things, I've seen things come and go, and they all find a little place, and it all still comes back down to good filmmaking and telling a great story. And that's what I love to focus on. And that's why I like being in pre-production, because it's all about story and camera, and how does the camera help tell the story? How does it help the audience emote? How does it help it get into the character's heads so that it becomes that thing we all remember back to the first time we saw it? And say,
the heart scene.
Yes. That's the part I love to focus on. And I have friends that focus on the tech stuff, and I let them to it.
So what was your favorite part to work on for this project?
For this project, the train sequence was very exciting. I really enjoyed figuring out how Indy was going to get on the train, how he was going to traverse the train. A train is a really difficult thing to navigate. If you have a lot of action there, it's a straight line. And it's hard to pass people. You have to be on the roof or you have to be underneath. Figuring out how to do that and not have it feel the same over and over and over and get boring, while it's a fun challenge. And I enjoyed the whole sequence because I feel like we got to move him around to a lot of different scenes.
He's really good at running.
Yes,
I've decided.
Yes. And that was a fun sequence to work on.
Especially on a train, because I can't even imagine myself getting on top of a train and running. I would get up there and be like, nope, I'm going to go down. I'll risk it inside the train. I'm sorry.
I would act it out with my artists. I'd say, okay, guys, when you're posing your characters, pretend like you're on a train. Would you really do that? And let's get more real. Let's get down.
Yeah.
And I would be, frankly, I'd be on my belly inching along. But
I'm pretty tall, so it's a long ways down.
Yes. A lot to blow over.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much, Clint. Incredible job on this film.
Thank you, Diva.
How has Previs really helped you with this project?
It really helps to plan, and if you're not sure what's going to work or not work, it's a kind of way to quickly get in there and try some stuff out, and if it doesn't work, then you know it doesn't work, and it saved you a ton of money on the day. So, or if you find something and it's just kind of, I think, giving a confidence when you're on set because you figured it out, you planned it out, you know the cameras, you know kind of the blocking. I think it really helps kind of save
Keep
you money
things
on
organized
the day.
and save money I can't even imagine.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah.
Here, we're just going to throw millions of dollars in the trash can and start from scratch. No big deal.
Sure.
And what was your favorite part on this project that you worked on? Very open-ended question.
I know. I'm like, I think the sequence that I liked the most was I kind of really loved the New York scene. Was really cool.
I'm from New York, so.
So I loved all that and the '60s vibe of that, or whatever, was really cool. And then the tuk-tuk sequence, I thought it had a lot of ups and downs to figure out, and so when it, like seeing it kind of at the end, how it came out was really like rewarding because it rocked. So
yeah, it looked amazing.
Yeah.
And I always love seeing old New York. Obviously, I'm in modern day New York now, but it is cool to kind of see how things were at that time frame. But job well done.
Well, thank you.
This film features some really lengthy and large-scale action sequences. Can you elaborate a little bit on some of your previous work that prepared you for this film?
Well, I've been working in visualization for 15, 20 years, something like that. So
Pretty decent amount of time.
yeah, it's been a little while. It's evolved over time, and it continues looking better and becoming more and more versatile. But what it comes down to, in all cases, is we're making kind of a preliminary version of these stunts and sequences so that the director can decide if it's really what they had in mind when they were planning the sequence. And if they want to go a different direction, our job is to be as versatile as possible and just head in that direction as well.
So even if you've had it all done and finished, and they're like, "We gotta scrap
never
it,"
finished.
you're
Never
like,
finished.
"There's a never-ending story, basically." So, in your view, much longer project like this, do you think it would have changed without the help of pre-visualization work?
I think previs work is super important for movies like this, any action movie. Of course, money is a factor. It's a lot more efficient and cheaper to hire a bunch of animators to work it out first. But also, we're there to help demonstrate or have something that all the other departments can look at and say, okay, how are we going to shoot this for real when we're in Morocco? What is the vehicle going to do? Where's the camera going to be? Where the actor is going to be? And the visual point of conversation is super useful in a collaborative effort like a film like this. Yeah.
No, that makes sense. And do you think that technology, how it's just gotten better over the years, has that changed your work in any kind of way?
I think it has. What it's done, in my experience, is it's democratized animation so that kids who are excited to work on these kind of projects have a way in, and they can develop their own animation shops, their own and their own film projects, and show that excitement with the talents that they have, and then it's just a short step to being involved on the teams themselves. So I think technology only helps that.